Надо напаузить эту менюшку, когда пойдет стрим. Hello, Hippocat.
Hello.
Love the enthusiasm. But hopefully shorter streams will be better. And today we'll be having roughly 2 hours, maybe slightly less. And hopefully the same tomorrow. Which I think is better than having one 4-hour stream. But we'll see how this works out. So...
Just yesterday I was telling people that you are not probably gonna stream on Fridays.
Yeah, shows what you know. Well, I think I will actually keep this, because keep this format, I mean, unless it's absolutely unbearable in the end for me, because I know it's gonna be for you, but that just cannot be helped. But that means I just got to look out for myself, and if this is better for me, I think I'll keep this way. Anyway, last time, after wandering around a bunch, drowning in lava a couple times, freeing the Goron area, we followed Ilya's scent to Harrow Castle town, found some stuff. What did we find? We found a tavern where a fat lady called something, Thelma I think, was taking care of some young Zora boy with the help of Ilya, who apparently had lost her memory, I think. Unless that's a spoiler and she didn't actually reveal that, but I think she did. So... also the guards there were discussing being dispatched somewhere around the shrine or whatever it was called, the spring, the whatever, of the light spirit around Lake Hylium. So we found that on the map, which was actually down here. But I think it was unreachable or something. So we took a trumpet bird and flew it all the way up here to which appears to be the beginning of Zora's domain. And I think one of us, probably Midna, remarked last time that it was getting slightly cold. So let's find out what's being going on and or happening around here. I mean, what are those Zoras up to anyway? The rivers run totally dry, right? I can't work like this. Ugh. Cold. Suddenly. Ah. I miss my fur coat. Well, yeah. Also, what does she even work as? I guess maybe some fishing? In a river like this, with such height variation, when we flew up, that seemed like a very, very steep river. I don't know how much fish stays there with such a current that it's probably going to be there, but I'm pretty sure we're going to return the water to it, so we'll see. Let's see, can Midden jump this? No, she cannot. We need to find a way somewhere, because there's no way we just made this whole trek for nothing. Maybe just down here. Some rocks. I know that this game has water bombs, so bombs that work underwater, which is why I'm not worried about blowing these up before we return the water back, because in previous games the bombs would just go out, but this game, this shit's taken care of. Also, there's the ice part and everything. I guess we can't really walk up that. There seems to be a huge wall, so let's just follow the ice. Using our patented dash system, where we press a button every once in a while and run faster. I wonder how fake that reflection is. Oh well. Zora's domain. Different looking in every single Zelda game. I think there's been 3 so far with legit Zora domains. Ocarina of Time, this one, and Breath of the Wild. Oh hey, what's going on here? I thought it was getting colder, but who would have thought that it would be all frozen? This is Zora village, right? Why don't we see, or I see any then? Well, anyway, let's check things out. Let's find the Zoras. Now, I'm not 100% sure why Midna cares about this part of everything, but maybe she realizes that the water being there is kind of required for us to access the spring of the light spirit, because I think that's the case. And she just primarily wants the third fused shadow from us. That's all she wants from us. But she seems to have acknowledged that we need to save Ilya, and she doesn't wish Zelda any harm either. So she's probably not totally against us helping Hyrule at large. Maybe saving it from the King of all Twilight, but she doesn't seem to like the King of all Twilight anyway, so... Probably the enemy of my enemy is still gonna be my friend. Let's go. Cheaty QTE jumps. Alright, I need to target her first. Forgot that part.
Apparently, not tonight. Just came out.
Not tonight? What's that?
It's like Paper Please.
Oh.
Except it's about being a bouncer in a nightclub.
Huh. I wonder if that guy is gonna make an appearance, or is it another company that made it?
I'm not sure. Let me check. It's another company.
Oh. And I guess I don't have the rights to that one character who kept showing up every day.
Georgi Costava?
I guess. I've never actually played it myself, but you know the guy probably. The one who was like, oh, my passport is handwritten. Too bad, I'll come back tomorrow.
Yeah, that's the guy.
Shit, I somehow managed to fail the QT, alright. But yeah, I never played Paper Please because it just seemed too stressful for me, I don't know. I watched some people like start it, and I was like, oh my god, no. Everything is... just, you lose everything slowly as you play, and I'm not cut out for that kind of game.
You just gotta play well.
And there is like, you need to pay attention. Hello, Vin. Oh, yeah, I understand what I'm doing wrong here. There was totally just a giant fucking ice skull falling, and I keep hitting it every time. But yeah, there is like, as I understand, you need to quickly be able to pay enough attention to all those documents and find all sorts of discrepancies. And I would be terrible at that. That just doesn't sound like... I don't know. It probably isn't meant to be strictly fun. Depends on your definition of fun, I guess, but... Okay, I guess I caught all the... What the fuck? I thought I caught all the icicles, but somehow Wolfling just kind of fell anyway. Alright. But yeah, I guess... There's different stances on the terminology. Some people just say... all games are meant to be fun. Some people say that fun... Like, some games are meant to be... Instead of fun, like engaging, or some other word like that. I don't remember exactly what people usually use. So I don't feel like Papers, Please is any fun at all. But it's probably engaging if you get into it, which I don't know if I could. Also, I don't know.
Well, I don't know. I bothered enough to get all achievements.
Holy
so
shit.
It was fun enough for me.
Well, I mean, you also play all those other games that I don't play, so fair enough. Also, yeah, Vin, I don't know, I dislike some parts of this game slightly, and as the wolf, I really find these like midnight jumps really cheap, but I do appreciate the variety after having done the dungeon as human Link and stuff last time. Not having to worry about items is so nice. Okay, yeah, these are the icicles that I kept fucking up. Ah, yeah, and I straight up just pressed the drop down button last time. Huh, well, okay. I guess it's a little like trap there. Wolfling slips out. But yeah, as far as Dark Worlds go, apart from all the pixels that are flying around, I quite enjoy the atmosphere in these. And I think it might be my favorite Dark World from the Zelda games. I mean, there is the other world from Link to the Past, which... The music there is great, but by itself it's kind of fun, not that expressive. And no, I'm actually using a controller, Vin, contrary to all my beliefs and religion. The controller isn't like brand new or anything, so its sticks are slightly off, and I had to put on dead zone, so I cannot do really slow adjustments, but I can do like this, I guess. Yeah, Zelda, I think, yeah, I finished Metroid Prime 3 with a mouse, of course. After that, I think I I forget which order I played the games in, but last 2 streams or so of Majora's Mask I had this controller and I played Wind Waker with it and I'm playing Twilight Princess with it. But yeah, what other Dark Worlds are there? I guess you can kinda count the little places in Skyward Sword. I haven't played that game and I have no desire to, and I didn't particularly care about those from just seeing them. And I actually can't remember. I guess you could count like the future in Ocarina of Time a Dark World, kind of. But I don't really do that. I don't count it as a Dark World because it's not like actually parallel, it's just the future. It's different, man. Okay, there's another ambush of these guys. Oh, what? Now they're being fancy and putting walls down. So we gotta take care of the one who is by himself. And go back and do our old crazy non-spin attack, if I can manage. Alright. They do surprisingly a lot of damage for Zelda enemies of this era of Zelda games where everything does like a quarter of a heart. Alright. Portal is open, yes, we can finally warp. So, here is where I have another unfair advantage because I know exactly what to do here. I guess I might as well... Oh shit! All the Zoras are frozen in the ice. Huh! Didn't actually expect that, I didn't remember that. But I know the general, like, next move. Those are the Zoras! Wow, this is really strange. What in the world happened? Hey, what do you want to do? We can't just leave them like this. Why is Midna growing conscious? This disturbs me. I think we all need to do... All we need to do is tow them out. It does us no good to just stand here thinking. Let's leave and come back later. The portal should work for us. We need to find a way to melt the ice and then come back here. So, of course no one will remember. And I actually believe if I was playing this without this prior knowledge, I probably wouldn't have remembered myself. Maybe. But, as you can see, there is nothing for us to do, but under the portal there's a giant, that whole ice pool. And there was one place under a portal before, where we can borrow something really big and really hot. And we're gonna do that right away, so... let's talk to Midna. What you gonna tell? Yes, we will gonna tell warp. And warp to somewhere around that mountain. Like my gun. This Zora's domain seems to be like an upgraded version of Ocarina's, which I guess is kind of this whole game. In Breath of the Wild it's real different. But yeah, this giant fucking thing fell down last time we were here, alongside a bunch of smaller meteors. I'm not gonna like talk to Gorons or do anything else here. I don't think I even can as a wolf. How's he gonna react? He doesn't attack, that's good. But I can't really talk to him. I wonder if there are any enemies in, say, Kakariko that I can talk to as a wolf. I'll investigate at some point later. But right now we're just gonna warp this thing. This thing has been here for a while now, but it's still pretty hot. Warp it to... I wonder... I'm not gonna waste time on it, but part of me wonders if... I guess she doesn't teleport it if you select a different portal somewhere, but it would be fun to teleport it on top of the wooden bridge and just fucking break everything. It's totally OP powers from Midna here, but at least she looks like she's struggling. I also wanna, when we come back to that mountain, I wanna see if the hole from this meteor is still in the ground. Or if they would remove it, because it would look weird being completely flat. Oh well. We'll be back in the Goron area when we have the hookshot. And we get that in the very next dungeon. I'm not sure we get to that dungeon today, because we only have 2 hours today. But maybe tomorrow. Then again, we were told last time by one of our own that there is a lot to do before the 3rd dungeon. Which I fully believe, because I think all the Ilias stuff happens there. But yeah, here we go, melting the ice. Didn't take long at all. Kinda wish all of these things took a little bit more effort. We just like took a couple steps down the single corridor and the solution was pretty much presented to us. But to be honest, pretty much most Zelda games are like that anyway, so I don't know. Maybe I'm just past the age where I would find it super compelling to solve these puzzles, but I do like the environments and the atmosphere and the mood and all that, so I like the experience of the game overall despite it being so easy. Here's some dangerous could come in handy. Alright, the Zoras are safe now, so let's go. The ice melted and restored the water flow to normal. Come and finally meet the spirit of Lake Hylia. So it was just a little weird detour. The Zora's domain just kinda saved them without them even knowing what the hell happened. Alright. Nice dialogue. Are those in the waterfall pool? What is the waterfall pool? I don't know. I guess they're all just shivering. And they all appear to be strictly female. Where's the single guy, Zora? Maybe
now, ask yourself, do you really want to listen to guys making these sounds?
Well, apparently guys are very emotionally strong. This might be a guy. I didn't actually hear anything. If this is a guy, he decided not to make a sound because he's just so stoic. Dulcimer is gonna be alright. Yeah, I think they didn't record such a sound for the guys for some reason. Though it's kinda hard to distinguish, honestly, by the shape. Because this sitting person, I would still by the shape of the body assume it was a guy, but it made a very female sounding sound, so I don't know. Wait! Oh right. It's on the ghost fish. Please, you must allow me to thank you for revitalizing both my people and the spring, which is the water source for all the lands of Hyrule. I feel the need to listen to this music a little bit. In life, I was the elder of the Zora village and the queen of my people. I was called Rutella. That sounds like a piece of candy. Rutella, yes. Not to be rude, but I'm just gonna yawn and stretch like I don't give a shit. We didn't exactly do it for you guys. The Dark Ones, they raided this village and as a message to my people executed me before them. Well, there is straight up death mentions. Young man, you who take the form of a proud beast, I have something to ask of you. When the Dark Ones descended upon our village, I sent my young one Rallis to Hyrule Castle to inform Princess Zelda of our fate.
Oh, Hazmati.
Hello, Hazmati. But I fear danger followed him from this doomed place. So Hazmati, we just waltzed into Zora village, dropped a meteor on them, unfroze them, and now Ghost Queen is talking to us. Apparently she was executed by the Shadow Beasts. But I fear danger followed him, yes. I feel it, his presence grows fainter to me over time. But my time in this world has passed, and though I would give it gladly, I no longer have a life to risk in his rescue. Please, would you save my dearest Prince Rallis? Nah. This thing I will bestow upon you protection of water. This power will grant you the very ability to swim and respire in very deep water, as if you were a Zora. So pre-match the blue tunic. Please, save my son. Hey, it does kinda look like Guinevere a little bit. You help her, she is granted the power to swim, huh? Yes. Why does Mitten never look us in the eye? So, what do you say, hero? Oh, now think about it, I suppose you should meet the Princess Wolf, huh? So, no hurry to return to the world of light, huh? Yeah, so the prince is safe to assume the Zora boy who we found in the tavern last time, alongside the fat lady, or the cloudy lady Telma, and Ilya from our village. Telma is very nice, I don't feel right calling her fat, I'm gonna call her cloudy. Is that even an English expression? I'm making it one.
I don't think I ever heard that word in that context.
When in Russian it would be tuchne, but I guess it doesn't quite work the same way. Puffy? No. Chubby?
Just say chubby, yeah.
Chubby sounds a little what's the word, like looking down upon, what's that word? Yeah, whatever.
Derogatory.
Nah, the one where like I don't think much of you. Yeah. Looks like
Dismissive.
not even that. Condescending. Yeah, there we go. This water should flow all the way down to the lake. So let's just kind of ride the waterfall. I guess it's completely safe. Well, Hazmati, I have this every morning. I just create, like, what's the word? I don't know. Just kind of tilt my head every each way, and eventually it kind of fades out. I think my bed is pretty shit. I don't know if I ever slept in a bed that was comfortable enough to wake up like completely not feeling slightly broken in some places. But I don't know. I cannot quite measure comfortability of beds because I don't have comparisons. Aren't you awake yet? That washed all the way down to Lake Hyde, which is a pretty good. Yeah, it's the Twilight realm, more specifically. Once again, we're like third time in it. And it looks like we're right in front of the Spirit Spring to boot. Talk about lucky. Well, let's go, snap out of it and get the Spirit. So we pretty much needed to thaw out the Zoras to raise the water back up. You might remember last time this whole lake was dried out. That house was also just sitting there on the bottom. And we took a shadow bird. Also, those little columns above the house. This is a later area called the Arbiter's Grounds, I think, in desert. Nice to be able to see it like that. So this somewhat picturesque lake here. I kind of wish there was less rocks and more forest around it, but there's enough forest in the Farrell field as it is. So we kind of just, in passing, helped the Zoras, and now we're going to the spring, the Spirit Lanairo, and collect the vessels, whatever they're called, for the Tears of Light, so we can lift the Twilight. I am the last of the spirits of light, consumed by Twilight. Hero, chosen one of the gods, you have done well to make it this far. Gather mascara, Tears of Light, and I wonder if they say the exact same thing or slightly different. Yeah, exactly, Hazmati. I have touched upon it like slightly after launching today's stream. After Vince said that he didn't quite like the wolf parts, and I said that I kinda do, and this is probably my favorite iteration of the Shadow Realm, so to speak.
Does Breath of the Wild have something like that?
Nah, Breath of the Wild is just one giant overworld. No, nothing I can think of. No. So I'm doubting in my head that I actually remember Breath of the Wild adequately enough to fully answer the question, but yeah, I'm pretty sure it doesn't have a parallel dimension. I think it has like separate areas in the overworld somehow, like not just you walk into buildings, but I think it has like slightly cut off locations and over, but I might be mistaken about that actually. But it's just a big like Skyrim thing, only better. Slightly Minecraft as well, because you keep seeking resources and do all this stuff. Great game, great game. Even if I don't get myself a capture card for like 10,000 rubles or however much it costs to be able to stream that and or my SNES Classic Mini, which would be kind of fun to play with streaming. I think Kipacat at some point in time we should arrange a meet and I can show you the Zelda game on my Switch because it's portable, we don't even have to meet at my house.
Just don't make me play it.
Sure. No problema whatsoever. Another convenient fast travel portal to the future. I don't actually know how much. Oh shit! How much we'll need to travel around. Is there a third one? Yeah, there is a third one. I wonder if I can just get there all three of them. Ah, fuck it, this guy doesn't seem to be, so let's go. Yeah, I don't know what kind of traveling we need to do after like the initial 3 dungeons and when the world fully opens up. So I'm not sure exactly how useful these portals are gonna be. Come on. Shit, well. Yeah, that's what happens. I wonder if there is a good way to move them. Because they don't, some of them just don't seem to give a shit at all about moving. Very, very short leashes. Come on. There we go. Most of the time I think Hazmati, yes. I think this will be a more pleasant. I'm gonna be streaming on Fridays and Saturdays, but shorter streams both. So like 2 hours each day. I think that's gonna be more comfortable. And excluding those weekends when I might leave the city. So that's gonna be Friday only. Okay, wait. There are insects in that house, I think. Yeah, I don't know how much. The Twilight, like, the aesthetic is weird because it's got all these pixels floating up, and all the like their structures look real weird like this. But spoiler alert, we do get to proper Twilight realm by the end of the game, and it's pretty much all in that style, and it actually looks pretty nice overall. It's like the Tron/Ancient Civilization fantasy realm. If you blow the grass, the monster bird doesn't come back. You can play it yourself, maybe you can sit here and howl the same song. Also, yeah, I just realized there was a howling stone upstream that I totally forgot to actually check out. I don't know if I could check it out. We'll come back there later. So there's the clown guy. Customers won't come, even though the water's back. Maybe no one knows. Perhaps I should go tell folks around town. So tired. Depressing. What? I could have sworn there was like a flying insect. Fuck. Oh, I can hear. Oh, there we go. There it is. I guess I need to wait until it tries to sting me or something. There we go. Yeah, actually even on Midna herself you can see she's got all those little lines on her body, and her fused shadow hat also is kinda in that style, in the general aesthetic. Wait, that was it, that was the bug. I thought that would go inside the house. Oh well. Right, let's see. There are very few bugs in here. I guess I just got a swim-a-lot. Something somewhere in here. Maybe through here I can jump there? Yeah, looks like maybe these pillars. So cool actually having a Zelda game where I like proper don't know some parts at all. Like I know I would have to collect bugs, I knew that of course. But I don't know the layout of this area whatsoever. I've probably seen it at some point on YouTube, but it was like years upon years ago. And while exploring Breath of the Wild was of course really fun, there was basically nothing stopping you from going anywhere in that game apart from very, very specific situations like the volcano where you just would fry alive without the proper armor and or potions and such. But you could climb any wall and all that, so like the proper platforming was kinda lost. And finding like winding ways up a cliff or something. Okay, that's a spring entrance. Where do these rafters? It's just a fence, it's not even rafters. Well, running is still faster than swimming, so. Who this? What's that over there? I wonder if they are seeing the bug. Which, that would be weird, because they are not meant to be seeing the bugs. Oh wait, no, they are! I'm mixing it up. Somehow I'm not meant to be seeing the bugs, I guess the bugs are spirits. Or are S spirits without my senses or something. But yeah, I remember now the cutscene in the Kakariko house where they were creeped out by the bugs. Yeah. They are meant to be seeing the bugs. So, map, tell me. Oh, the rest of them are upstream. That's interesting. Interesting, so I'm gonna have to fly the bird and actually hit those things. Okay, that's the... Sometimes I don't know which stick they're expecting me to use. Alright, enough singing. It's kind of funny how Link does the little dog like twirl around every time he howls something. That's the canine brain for you. Right, hopefully I get this in one go. Yeah, it's pretty simple here, Hazmati, to my big relief, because I kinda hated looking up the songs and doing all that. That was just a chore in previous games for me, I'll be honest. I don't think the music mechanics added anything to the previous games, apart from just giving you powers. You're not gonna die.
Hey, at least they didn't force you to play actual shit music.
Well, yeah. But then they added... Alright. Cool. Also, this is like a variation of this stage where the water is present, so... This is interesting. In one of the DS ones, Spirit Tracks, the instrument was some sort of blowing like pipe thing, bunch of pipes, harmonica maybe, and like a bunch of flutes bunched together in a line. And on my emulator back in the day, just straight up didn't work properly. No. Okay, got one. Luckily they seem to be actually enabling me to catch them up. If only they flew contrary to my direction. Oh wait, I think I fucked up. No, I didn't fuck up. Or maybe I did fuck up. Do I go here? Okay, yeah. For a second I thought I would have to go under that little gate. This is cool. But I probably shouldn't be using the senses all the time. Yeah, I did Hazmati. I brought it up last time. Someone asked me, I think also. I loved everything about it apart from how you hook shot up to little zombies nymphs. Because as I explained, the physics don't make any sense. When you shoot them with like the scorpion spear, you should be grabbing them and pulling them to you because Zoom guy is much heavier than they are. But somehow he manages to pull himself to them. And that just, I hope to never use that hook shot if I can help it. At least not on small enemies. Maybe I will use it on the larger ones or the flying ones because that looked fun. And I'm very hopeful about that like new lore, quote unquote. Because the new worlds look really cool. Okay, bug in here somewhere. Maybe just in this patch of ground that I can barely... No, that's a pirate. Maybe in her hair. Oh no. Just in the crates under the stairs. What's that? A bug? You nasty! Why is it so big? Girl, I'm so sick of roughing it in the boonies. Jesus Christ.
That was a really nice camera angle, by the way.
Yeah, fully intentional. Well, Hazmati, I mean, I don't know what your PC is, but Doom 2016 actually runs properly well on some real mediocre systems. Just the loading
like
times.
You would know anything about that.
Well, I mean, I played it on my previous PC. I beat it the first time on that one. There's the Howling Stone. But... Okay, good to know that there are two Zoras, but let's just... What the fuck is this? I'm not gonna be able to cope with this. Show me the better, proper... Okay, no, I don't remember this. down, middle, down, up, middle, down. Oh, shit. No. Get there. Okay. Down, middle, down, up, middle, down. Phew! Ah yeah, well that Hazmati, that probably wouldn't be a very good play Doom 2016 on.
Well, at least this shit with howling isn't very precise, because it looks really annoying to do that.
Yeah, that was well. I mean, it was in some ways it works better than the thing with the Wind Waker in the Wind Waker, because at least my stick like responds properly. In that one, regularly it would misunderstand, which I try to go up immediately after going down, and it would only register it being in the middle, so that was annoying. Yeah, this gives you a lot of leeway. And you basically just have to, you know, do most of those lines, I guess. I feel like I recognize this thing from somewhere. Well, I mean, it must be either another Zelda game or just this one. Though I don't know if I think most, or if not all, of the like wolf melodies in this game are supposed to be some throwback stuff, but I don't know. Yeah. Let teachings of old pass to you. Take sword in hand and find me. Man, that cabbage. I will never get over the fucking cabbage death mountain. Okay, he is winking at us from over here. We might visit this on the way, though if we take the river... I wonder, can we... If we take the river, we'll probably be ejected straight in here in the lake. Oh well, we'll find ways. We'll find our ways. Actually no, this is the top of the everything, yeah, this is the top level above the bridge and all that. Maybe this path will be open, I forget what was closing it. Well, we'll go there when we go there. Where's the rest of the tiers? Okay, following the river still. Can I even... I guess I need to go to those Zoras and they'll probably open up a new passage for me. Yeah, maybe I'll go up... Actually, no, that doesn't seem like it connects anywhere. Let me see if I can actually go to the north of here somehow. What's this? Fishing hole. Oh! Urban lure fishing, beginners welcome, guides available. Alright, so this is the domain of the fishing girl, who is supposed to be also quite adorable, so we might do the fishing in this game and take it seriously. Okay, so these Zoras were pointed out to us, let's see.
Hey.
You think Prince Rally's passed through here?
Yeah.
He must have. This is the only waterway that connects to Hyrule Castle. Come, let's follow this path in search of him. Wow, that guy just clipped through the cliff. The second one. Oh, what? Wait. The water divides there in two. But I need to go up here. Can I just follow this cliff? Oh yeah, maybe I can. I've recently watched a video that explained a little stuff about rivers, including that they almost never, apart from the deltas where they fall into like oceans or seas, they almost never split up. They only come like together from different streams. Because like, how would water actually, if it flows where it's slowest, why would it ever split up into several paths? Never thought about that, but it makes total sense. Hey, we can climb up from here. Oh, I was thinking maybe we could tell me something about this huge wall of ice, whatever. Here's the cave, the snow peak is still frozen over. Plus we'll have to wait a bit longer. Ah, snow peak is one of the later dungeons. Alright. Give me heart. No, okay. Man, I feel like every of those wolf QTE jump sections could have been made with just like more platforms and eliminated the need for them. Oh, I know the middle stuff there. That's the... You might remember I mentioned there was a little twist to bug catching process this third and last time around Lake Hylia. And I'm pretty sure that those bugs in the middle there, there's gonna be some fun stuff going on. We'll go there last. Well, this water is not very realistically pouring, I must say. Where am I going in? There's a chest, alright. Well, I mean, I don't have any place to put money. Oh, 20 rupees! My wolf wallet is too small. Alright, I don't know why I did that whole track. Yeah. Get fucked. I hope I didn't miss any, because there's... I have 6 spots and there's only 4 on the map. Oh shit, there... what? Is there one in Hyrule? Shit, there might be bugs in Hyrule. Castle Town, I mean, of course. Interesting, well... I guess we'll go there as well. As a wolf once again, we'll just kind of fall in the river and follows. Maybe that's why those Zoras were pointed out to us. What's in this one? 20 more? No, 10. Shit, well, I know where to go if I need 30 rupees real quick. So how do I get on top and get this one block? Or is it just on the level of... No, that's a different level. I need to find a way up. I think the map is trying to tell me that there might be a way up if I... where was that even? How do I get there? Maybe here I can turn around? But I was ready to go anyway from here. What's the deal? What is the deal? Did I miss a split path somewhere up on these hill cliffs? Oh, I bet I couldn't jump across that shit. Wait, didn't I? Well, let's just follow. Ah! Oh yeah, I just didn't try this one. Cool, okay. This seems dangerous. Uh-oh. Oh no, it's not a slide or anything. That's nice. Alright, we're on the ledge. Let's go. Where are you, bug? Get fucked. Alright, I guess I'll go in the middle now. Maybe, I don't know exactly when that happens, because I see the 2 bugs that are marked there. Maybe it's not exactly here that happens, maybe it's... Oh shit, maybe it's at the actual Lake Hylia later. I better get out of the water. One down. I just attacked him. Get fast. Yeah, I guess the last one, the last thing. Yeah, I kinda got confused. This just looks slightly similar to where the twist is. There's a fun part about collecting the bugs. I guess that one just appears last after you're done with all the rest of them. How do I get up to the Zora area again? I think I took 2 weeks in the spring, Hazmat, not in the summer yet now. Summer's been too hot, I don't really know what I would be doing. It's alright to go to work, but unfortunately somehow I don't know how I used to do it, but I just cannot be asked to take long walks so very often unless it's like overcast. and I'd rather take my 2 other weeks of... I'd rather take them maybe in autumn or even by winter time. In winter it's kind of miserable to go to work because it's always dark outside. How the bloody hell do I even... Oh, backwards from here, alright. Another such little trickery. Alright, do that later. Okay, so we go up to the top of the river, kill that bug, then just flow down into Harrow Castle. Kind of following the path of the prince, whom we are tasked with finding. Kill the bug that's there, and return to Lake Hylia where the last bug is gonna spawn. Alright. Plan complete. Where is it though? Do I need to light torches somehow? Is there fire anywhere? Or is the bug just on the wall? Will it move? Yep. As human... No. I was there as a wolf last time, no one could see me. I don't remember the exact sequence of events, but I'm pretty sure we might do that before we get to this dungeon even. Okay, let's travel downstream. I appreciate the little grating in here that makes me not actually immediately fall down with the water. I think they took some inspiration from this Zora's domain and took it to like extreme in Breath of the Wild, because in there is just like a giant fucking construction platform in a lake, entirely not in a cave or anything like this, and just entirely constructed. Okay, so which split path in the river? Maybe that the bug thing is gonna appear here. Huh? No, okay. Never mind all that. Which split path in the river takes me to Pirate Castle? The one that goes southwest, alright. I guess it doesn't have quite the same velocity as it did just when I melted it. It kinda stabilized. I think Mina said something like, hey, this pushed us all the way to Lake Hylia or something. So now we can actually control ourselves in this current properly. I kinda wanna see that. Have I been on this little part? I mean, there's only grass, but still. Maybe there's gonna be something here when the twilight is with it. I guess I'm just gonna attempt to swim straight into Hyrule Castle. Can I? Or am I gonna have to walk around and take the last path that I took? There doesn't seem to be any opening in the wall here for my wolf self. I guess I could warp, maybe there's a warp somewhere in there, but I don't feel like doing that. Let's just beach ourselves, deal with the trumpet birds. Or trumpet bird. Yeah, I don't know what that little ledge thing there is, but I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna be able to use that to get inside, so might as well run for it. Not that far. And for a refresher, why couldn't I go up here through this passage? Ah, just normal bombable rocks looks like, not even the smaller ones. Oh yeah, but after them... I wonder if that's just for an item or if that is the actual way to go. The little rail in the wall of the cliff there you could see. That's a later item. I know, Hazmati, I quite like the sounds from that bird. It's just kind of pleasant to me. Amusing, maybe. And if you look at the design, especially what was visible last time when we summoned it to fly us up the river, it's just such a bizarre design, having just like this flower bud instead of a head or whatever it was, a pipe-looking thing. I quite like the Twilight birds, probably my favorite variation. Hey there, Wolfie. I need to be human here. I apologize. Yeah, can't quite climb these little vines as a wolf. Mitten isn't offering to shit jump me up there. But yeah, I think the Twilight Realm, there is, I think, a justification for why it's so heavily like stylized magically. We might get an explanation later, but I think it involves some sort of ancient dark magic that initially, like, there were wielders. It's gonna be exposed in one of the best cutscenes in this game, as far as I remember, but because that's gonna be a real-time cutscene where I cannot probably read it out loud, I will try, but I might not be able to. I'm gonna try to go from memory. So I think there were some people who wielded real powerful dark magic and fucked shit up. And then, I don't know who, I don't remember who exactly, maybe the goddesses, maybe just the king and the people. Maybe the goddesses probably, because it's just like a powerful feat of magic. They sealed them in this like pocket dimension, and somehow through lots and lots of inbreeding, I guess, now just the whole people, the Twilight, or whatever their name is, that inhabit that whole realm, they are all descendants of those like bunch of dark magic users from before. So their whole like the dimension is pretty much infused with so much magic, and now it's taking over Hyrule proper. So that's kind of the explanation for the aesthetic. I'm not sure at what points and how much of that is delivered to us, but there is no harm in knowing those little details beforehand, because it's not like any big twist, it's just like a slight gradual development of the backstory. But yeah, actually it's a pretty interesting one, though it doesn't make it so that the Twilight Realm is separate from the Dark World, which is kind of weird, because I used to think it was just another take on the same Dark World from Link to the Past, for example, but it's a different place, I think, entirely. Because it's not... Dark World was a place that the Triforce made when someone... Oh, that's just someone killed the bug already. Maybe the guards. The Dark World in Link to the Past was just a place that the Triforce made when Ganondorf made the wish, or Ganon. Because, like, it was a world created to fit his dark heart, or something like that. But yeah, I think the Golden Realm was straight up, the Dark World was the twisted Golden Realm, twisted because of his wish in Link to the Past. But I don't know what it would look like in like normal times, neutral. Hey, what's going on? There should be one more. Where did the last tier be? Oh, there it is on the lake there. What? There it is. What's going on? This is weird. Well, I mean, yeah, I guess it is kind of weird. Not exactly, like maybe they made us go here just to remind us. Let's go in and listen in some more. Maybe they will have new dialogue because we flooded the lake back up. This boy is still so young, so innocent. To see him suffering like this, he's peacefully sleeping. You'll be alright, little lady. Someone's already gone for the doctor. I'll tell you though, from what those soldiers in back were talking about to everything else, there sure has been a rash of trouble lately. And they still haven't even moved out. But yeah, so summarizing, turns out I was wrong for a long time, and I think the Twilight Realm in this game is not actually the same kind of dark world, because I don't think I ever gave it too much thought. I didn't really just like put any effort in figuring out into following the story here. I just thought, hey, it's a dark parallel world, it's probably the same, right? But then I realized that the nature of the dark world in Link to the Past was completely different from this one. And in fact, this whole Twilight part of the story in this game is completely detached from all the other Zelda games. It's pretty unique. So that's neat, because a lot of people say just, hey, Ocarina of Time retold. But in my opinion, the story is much more interesting. And the game is overall, well, I mean, Ocarina has its own, like, maybe not like quite careless, especially after adult Link comes into play, but it's got this like youthful sense of adventure to it, and this game is more gloomy overall. Even after we left all the Twilight, it still kind of maintains the same mood of being slightly more serious, I guess. And Link is older, of course, so that would only make sense. And then in Ocarina of Time, it was like a child suddenly faced with adult responsibilities, kind of that sort of metaphor. But still was pretty much mind of a child there, from what I understand at the very least. Oh, I could have teleported there, but oh well. I could also howl for my horse, but I don't quite need her. A pony. Can I jump down there here somehow? By this house, perhaps? Is there maybe a gap? No, there is no gap. Man, why I don't need precision? It's actually pretty fun to run around using a stick when I'm just, you know, maneuvering in no consequence environments. Wait a second, where does this go if I go further? I forget. Ah yeah, last time we were forced to drop down because the archers shot fire arrows at the oil and we dropped down from the bridge and we couldn't even go farther along this, so I had never been here. What's this whole area? I wonder if this will just connect to the south portion of Hyrule Field here. Probably through something I cannot actually blow up right now. Oh, there's that rock. There is a new road. I don't remember how this... Yeah, I cannot exit the Twilight here. That won't work, give it up! You hear me? You can't return the world of light that easily. Well, I mean, I can just warp out if I want to. Right? The Goron's area, I was there. But I don't remember how that path was blocked from the bottom, the south Hyrule Field. Alright, let's find a way. Maybe we can just like climb over this now. Damn it. I guess I might have to... Oh, this road isn't covering any way down. I was kind of expecting that actually. Or suspecting. Oh, there's a hookshot target over there. I know this place is gonna become relevant later. Right, let's just jump off a bridge. Get the last bug. And that's gonna be our last Tears of Light collection mission. I don't know how much you're forced to be Wolf Link after this. I know you can voluntarily, you gain the ability to voluntarily turn back and forth. And you kinda have to, in order to warp, and warp items and such. But I don't know if you ever need to like cheat, climb up anything or... Last time there was a box that let me climb over the bridge. Where can I drop down? What the fuck? Ain't no box anymore. This is quite bizarre, I'm not actually sure where... Maybe there was a portal in there. Let's talk to Midna. Oops. Move that. Warp. Ah yeah, there's just a portal down there. That's a bit disappointing. I wanted to go there on my foot. On foot jet, rather. But apparently I have to use quick travel. Well, at least I explored that whole new place where I might get something with a hookshot. Yeah, there we go, the last bug's underwater. You see these planks I thought the little plants up above in the Zora domain where I said that the twisting might happen, I thought those were this. Because it's just platforms in the water. I remember platforms in the water, but not much more than that. Ooh, stormy. Alright, well, let's paddle down there, get the last bug finally. I can't remember if that expository cutscene happens after we get the last fused shadow or after we lift the last Twilight here. We'll find out, I guess. So this is quite a fun part. I quite like this when I saw it first on YouTube. The last bug of whatever creature darkness. There's a build up, quite a big field, but we can't really see it without our senses. So when we turn our senses on, giant fucking gross, disgusting creature, like fucking Metroid Prime boss. And then I'm using music technique as well. Oh shit. I don't know why this one is so giant fucking fat, but it's... It's a nice idea. I like that they decided to make the last bug in the game in the universe. Mother, that would be interesting. I don't know if I've ever seen any such information relayed by anyone, but it could be an easy guess, I guess. I should probably move to a larger platform. You'd think it would hold more than one tier, but I guess it's not exactly how it works. Oh wait, right. Fuck you all. All your weird pin's feet. It's Queen what's like pestering, pulsating slug for a butt, whatever her name was. Just teenage years. Lights volunteer. Last crit. I don't even remember how he looks. Let's see. Make sure to get that last fused shadow now. I know what the gesture was. See you later. Oh yeah, milk. And after, like, as I said, it's nice to have longer sections as different characters, like Wolf Link and Normal Link. Because it's such a cool feeling after having to deal with Wolf Link to be able to play as Normal Link again. But then, after a dungeon as Normal Link and exploring the field and using items, is also quite a good break to turn into Wolf and have a more simple gameplay. Oh, it's just a giant serpent. My mustache! My name is Lanairo. Your efforts have lasted toward each of life's spirits in Hyrule. O hero chosen by the gods. Dark power that you seek. It waits in a temple set in the bed of Lake Hylia. Yeah, I think this cutscene might be after. But before seeking it, you must now bear witness to something and never forget. Oh, wait, maybe not. You must know that it was the will of the goddesses that will lock away the forbidden power. Oh yeah, this cutscene, check this out. Okay, everyone pay attention. This is the coolest cutscene in the game, I think, if I remember correctly. Let's see. When all was chaos, the gods descended and gave order and life to the world. Kind of a repeat of Ocarina's intro. On the same colors and all that. He granted power equally to all who dwelt in the light, and then turned to the heavens. The lands where the gods descended came to be known as the Sacred Realm. They represent like the first humans. For ages the people lived at ease, content in mind and body. But soon, word of the Sacred Realm spread through Hyrule and a great battle ensued. So Ilya betrays us here, metaphorically. Suddenly eyes... But, you could see her surprised expression there. Link was kinda the first. First to get the thought of betrayal. Among those living in the light, interlopers who excelled at magic appeared. Wielding powerful sorcery, they tried to establish dominion over the Sacred Realm. Fucking vaporized. But they were just the same as you and me. It was then that the gods ordered us to realize spirits to intervene. We sealed away the great magic those individuals had mastered. Hello, thumbnail. You know this magic. This dark power you seek to fuse shadow. Our hero chosen by the gods is beware. Those who do not know the danger of wielding power will before long be ruled by it. Never forget that. I don't know why he had that expression that like dozens of falling Ilias, but there we go. That was quite an interesting cutscene for a Zelda game, I would say. I think
you promised it would be cool.
That was pretty cool. I think the Link duplicates Hazmati were meant to just represent people in general. Dark power that you seek is within the sleeping lake bed temple in Lake Hylia. You're weird, Hazmati. That's the precise reason to like this. It was so cool. It's just one big metaphor explaining to us. Actually, not like explaining, but more like I think the spirit made Link experience that story, like inside his mind, like that. How the first people who lived in the world created by the goddesses started trying to betray each other, and then a collection of the biggest wise asses, wise guys even, appeared. Tried to use lots of magic, but didn't quite manage to do it before they got sealed away and whatnot. I don't think there is a creepier cutscene in any Zelda game, so that kinda earns it for this spot on my list. Okay, so I think that dark spot is the Lake Bay Temple and the water. Obviously we can't really dive that low, so we got to go save the prince to get our diving suit. If only I could remember how to get anywhere. But yeah, Hazmati, I'm pretty sure that the game, while not quite yet open, I don't think there's gonna be any more Twilight sections. Also, some people said they really like the Lake Hylia music. And it's nice and relaxing, sure, but I prefer the forest by far. I think the lake could have been slightly more picturesque if not for all these mountains everywhere. If it was just surrounded by forests and vistas, I would have probably had this as my favorite area in the game. But yeah, from now on, as I said, I don't know how often and for what purpose will we ever have to use the Wolf Link. I think we will have to use him periodically, but probably not for such long periods of time anymore. Okay, so there was a whole lot of places to bomb and stuff. Let's bomb all the places. Yeah, the forest team and the forest area as well. I don't think we'll be there today, so I don't think we'll hear it. I don't actually know what I'm doing at this point. I know I'm probably gonna go to Harald Castle town. But like, what's this place all of a sudden? I think I should probably light this lantern. Where's my items? And by lantern I mean, of course, the little scones thing. Yeah, this is probably money. Oh, bombs, cool. I was actually kinda running out. But I think I'm also limited by my arrows, so... I wonder how you get the bigger weavers and bomb bags in this game. I'm not actually sure. I don't think I've seen the process at any point. Hopefully it's not stupid minigames. Yeah, well, I mean, you still gotta draw them, you gotta aim, and also you gotta carry the bombs. Which I guess Link doesn't technically have that much problem with, but still. Oh, I can scoop up the choo-choo. Wait, no, middle no. I do have an empty bottle. God damn it, they're gone! They're all gone. Well, maybe there will be more. I don't know what I would use them for, I'll be honest, but... with suffering, might as well scoop it up. That looks like an insect that I can collect. Oh fuck, no, it's a ghost. Shit. Go away, I need this again. Alright. Last time we encountered the ghost I didn't know what to do with it. There might be a way to deal with the ghost, but I'm gonna investigate the other way up there first. They might be hazmati, they might be. There's fewer of them than heart containers and whatnot. I guess heart containers aren't real items in universe, but you know what I mean. Please give me ammo and stuff. I guess I'll accept hearts as well. Sniped that rock. Please wait, ghost, while yes, arrows. Nice. While I open the chest. Interesting what's down there. Is it the real pit? Looks like a real pit, yes. Oh, one of these people. Well, I don't need bombs for this guy, so might as well save a bomb. Actually, I don't need arrows to use bombs here. I shouldn't be wasting arrows for that. I wonder if I can place the bomb strategically in between the rocks and blow both of them up in one explosion. They don't seem to be powerful enough for that. Man, so much money I cannot use. I wonder if I can buy anything in Harold Castle Town now. Never anything in the grass, damn it. Slimes, okay. Whoops! Part of the slime got cut off by the chest. That was kind of amusing. Well, let's put another one here. Move our lantern and take out the empty. Oops. Ugh, whatever. Yellow Chigelian bottle, set the lantern. Oh, that's like oil. Cool. I guess I don't really need oil here that much, but interesting. That's just oil replacement. Okay, what's in you? More money! Well, when I get that magic money armor, I know where to go. Someday I'll remember these controls. Yeah. Oh, I can see the pixels on the tektites, that's kind of interesting. I thought all textures were filtered in this game. Probably shouldn't have blown up the rocks before I dealt with the dongle. Okay, but I can like no aim keep it. Actually, it's kind of simpler to not use the autolock. Right? I wonder if there's just enough bombs in this dungeon to blow up all the rocks. Or if they only put them at like the necessary ones. Okay, this might be another level. Ooh, what the fuck is this? Oh no, it's a teleport out. Damn it. Well, I mean, might be able to just drop back in. Also, what appeared in that one chest when I lit two fires? I don't even remember what appeared in it. I'm gonna have to check a look. Did I even open it? I wish I could take my horse in the cave here. I do like the fucking pipes up on the ceiling and all that stuff. Really unique for a Zelda game, now that I think about it. Heck, it's even... I don't think it was a thing in Ocarina of Time where we just had like random caves. It was kind of a deal in Link to the Past a little bit, but not that much. But I definitely like how there's just these random caves that aren't that small all around in this game. I don't think I've ever seen anyone go in them. Alright, yeah, there's the chest. Somehow I just forgot to open it. Cool. Piece of heart. Oh, just a lot of money. Damn it! Well, there's further ways to go. Maybe there's gonna be a piece of heart down in the depths. Hello, Vil rather. I almost read that as one L. chat is up on my other monitor and I can... The text is a little bit, especially the gray text is a little bit blurry. Yeah, I should monitor. Because I didn't call you straight up a file, right? Okay, where is... I guess I might have to do the thaw. Get fucked. Nice. Okay, just in case it's ammunition of some sort. Yes. It's a very fleeting feeling, I suspect. But it's interesting to have fucking arrows and bombs in a Zelda game be actually like rare a little bit. Or in demand kind of. In Breath of the Wild bombs are just infinite. Arrows though, arrows I kinda go through a lot of arrows in Breath of the Wild. That's one aspect of it that I enjoy. You have to keep collecting or buying arrows all the time. I mean, it does stay lit on my belt, Hazmati. I can make that happen, but it's oil. I guess I can keep it. I have that bottle of spare juice. I keep shutting it off when I'm done lighting up the dispensers. I guess it's prettier. Does help against the ghosts though. I'm still wondering how to deal with them, but I'm hoping we'll find out at some point. Because I honestly feel that I am supposed to be able to kill the ghost by this point already somehow. Oh, you know what it is? Maybe I... Yeah, you know what? I think maybe I need to be a wolf and see them in my senses. But I can't quite turn into a wolf voluntarily, right? Quite yet. Right? Yeah, Midna just kind of talks to me. So maybe I am not meant to be exploring all this shit yet. With all the ghosts everywhere. Okay, let me guess money. Yes, okay. So I know there's fuck tons of money in this cave. If I ever remember it. Someone did this already. Oh wait, no, I remember I shouldn't be blowing up rocks before I deal with the enemies. It might just unleash a bunch of fucking tech rates. Also, let's not use water. Yeah. I do appreciate combat being somewhat involved in a Zelda game for once. I have to like maneuver around a little bit at least. I'm not in a lot of danger of dying, but still, I don't want to keep getting hit by the fire. To be honest, that probably would be better with lock-on when there's only one of them and no one else. Okay, my lantern's super running out. But, on the plus side, I know there's slime in here. I'm gonna refill that bottle right away. Better not. At least they give me 2 chances to do that. I wonder what other jellies I can find and what they will do. I wonder if they just are gonna be straight up transformed into red potions and stuff. And 50 seeds, the ultimate reward. Actually, no, it's not the ultimate reward, because there's this rock here that I haven't blown up yet. Why is still playing combat music? Oh, weird. Yeah, the yellow one is pretty much oil. I guess it is following the color scheme. Regular oil was also yellow. Man, someone sure thinks they're still fighting me. Man, there's like 3 times my current wallet capacity in this cave. Crazy. Hopefully at some point in the game I will need like lots of money. So we'll put this knowledge to use. Another ghost. Final chest. Hopefully at least this chest has a piece of heart. Yeah, it's not gonna be a whole heart container, obviously, but please give me a piece, please. Yeah, there we go, piece of heart. One more for a full container, that's nice. Let's get out of here. Long overdue a trip into town. At the very least I should be able to go talk to Ilya, even if she doesn't remember me. And maybe initiate the whole cart and horse race thing. I would like also to visit the wolf and get my new move, but I'm not quite sure how to get up there. I guess maybe through the town I will be able to navigate. Now let's hope that this leads anywhere. I'm actually getting the feeling that this doesn't lead anywhere, but let me just climb on top of this anyway. Well, I mean, the graphics are GameCube level. There is no mistaking the generation from which this game came. Yeah, this. I guess this tower is going to be used later or something. But I never was a stickler for high fidelity graphics. Well, that's a bit of stage cosmetic. I don't know if I've seen any angle in this game that does look much better than Majora's Mask. I guess maybe some textures are blurred on some of these like bigger structures. Speaking of bigger structures, yeah, I guess the giant tree stump is the end. Actually, wasn't there? Yeah, I think in Breath of the Wild there was a giant tree stump as well. I wonder if it's a reference. Right, so this was all a giant detour. But maybe... Or do I have to swim out? I guess I can visit Clown Man. Let's go talk to Clown Man. I'll be able to finally spend some money. Well, I mean, all the games from that age pretty much did that. Suddenly apparel, what? Oh, human, I'm Plum. I don't need to talk to humans. Alright, well, that's racist. I'm a member of Zora tribe, proud people who care for Lake highly. The other Zoras are all on guard patrol at the bottom of the lake. Cool. I guess this just might be how I'm meant to... That would be kind of BS if this is the only way for me to leave. Let's check the map. Maybe there is a way to climb back up to the bridge level somewhere. Maybe there isn't. Some Zoras are still there, alive down under there. But maybe they dried up along with the lake. Hey buddy, have you heard? There's like a temple or something at the bottom of this lake. They put on such fairs with all their rituals and fancy temple hoo-ha. Then they just disappear. And what's with putting that temple so deep that humans can't swim there? I swear, those Zoras. Oh, are you a customer? You're one lucky fella. The height of excitement, the thrill of launching to the heavens, the very peak of flying fantastication. Can be yours, fella, for a limited time only and without waiting in line. Paltry 10 rupees. What do you say, buddy of mine? Special repair, sure. Ooh, what? But the cannon you want me to repair, but actually I don't. I have to bring him a cannon. Okay, well, I'll keep it in mind in the future. Give it a shot. It does look very trustworthy, but sure. Some uku things that I don't know why he thinks that's a good idea. It's gonna attract customers. Ah yeah, that other house is probably like the receptacle. Super Mario 64. The giant target. A little bit off, but close enough. Whoa, that reminds me of something. Didn't the late Queen and Zora's domain has to do something? Just as find her son. Well, yeah, we know, Midna. Come on, go away. There's chickens in here, by the sounds of it. Yeah, it was a bit silly, Hazmati. No arguing with that. I wonder if you will pick any of these thumbnails that I want. How do you feel about this, Hippocat?
I hate you for making me look at the screen.
Well, hi there! Welcome to Phoebe's Flight by Fowl. Are you ready for a flight full of dreams and sweet bonuses? A cocoa-powered ride along Lake High, I will love it. Next up for fantastication, one big guy! Oh, just one. Right, there's 20 rupees for a ticket to Isle of Riches. I don't need riches, later. Oh really? How's that for you? Well, if you change your mind, come back anytime, partner. Can I steal a chicken? Well, you know what, no, I'm not gonna steal chicken. I need to get to town. Yeah, the humans, most of the humans in this game are real weird, Hazmite. I don't know, I like it. It's a style. No, suddenly it's night, or is it just... No, it's night. Well, okay. Apparently I spent way more time in the chicken house than I thought. Okay, is there a epona grass in here, around here somewhere? This would be a real good place for some epona grass. I feel like I saw some in this general vicinity somewhere. Yeah, there we go, there is some. And there's... ah, those chickens are cutouts. Honestly, though, really weird human characters is just... it feels like a Japanese thing. They just do that all the time. From my understanding, sometimes even like an anime that's supposed to be serious and all that. Mr. Link, wait! How kind of you to freeze all the bets in place. Greetings, I've come to deliver a letter. What's letter? 2 letters! Business is concluded, over to mail. How does this guy know where we are? Barns, find the finished production of your type bomb. This can be used in the water. Alright, gonna go get those. On tourism, prepare the Grand Tour of Natural Splendor. Current main thing is in hand playground for grown-ups. What? Playground for grown-ups? That's... I don't know. How I feel about that. You'll find both immediately down the river bank from the Zora Waterfall Pool. This is rapid ride. Should the target is while riding the river. Next to charge in bomb arrows. Endless fishing hole. Oh, is this rapid ride? That's probably that girl who was complaining about not having a fur coat and the boonies or whatever. Okay, well, I'm gonna do that all at some later point in the game. Actually, I should probably be going the other way. I shouldn't be experimenting right now, there's not a lot of time left on the stream. I'm gonna go get the wolf move from here, hopefully. Kinda want... Actually, you know what? Since I know there's a bunch of upgrades that I need to discover more things around Hyrule Field, I'm gonna hold off bombing rocks for now. Even those. To save me a number of trips around investigating everything. Get fucked. Okay, that guy didn't even die. What? At this point, I don't even know what moves I'll be getting, so this is interesting. I only knew the shield bash and the finishing move, finishing blow. We meet again. It appears their efforts have begun to return some vigor to Hyrule, but it's far too early to relax. Do you feel ready to turn another hidden skill to shield server? Yes. Very well. Before we begin, yes, we need to repeat the shield attack. Excellent, appears they're capable. The third hidden skill is the backslice. Let it be hewn into your mind. I wonder how useful this will be. Probably not very. Mere shield attack is no match for an enemy protected not just shield by a thick, full-body coat of armor. Such enemies are often focused on guarding against frequent frontal attacks. Oh, backslice in that sense. I thought it would be like a slice behind me, in case there's someone behind me. They often have their rear and protected. Because when you L target to press while tilting to jump and roll around your foe. Okay, L target and press A while tilting. Okay. Interesting. This is backslice, now try it. Or do I need to do it when he's attacking? Jump left right or definitely circle or... Oh, comes immediately before you complete the circle. Wait, no. Okay, I need to figure this out. Jump left or right or deftly circle around your enemy, then swing your blade while jumping. If jump and strike comes immediately before you complete the circle around your enemy, remember this. Maybe I circle on my own. Like after he swings. This is weird. Okay, I don't know how I did it this time. Well, don't forget the proper timing for swinging yourself while you jump. But skill, backslice, and custom. Well, hopefully he'll make me do it one more time when I find him next. Or I can actually just... I wonder if using the scrolls, if it just tells me the controls, or if I can somehow like test it and try it. Because I'm pretty sure that won't be performable without enemies to adequately use it on. I mean, I can probably try it on regular enemies like this illusion. Yeah. Fuck it. Maybe when an enemy comes that actually needs this tactic, it'll be easier to use that one. I see something. Bugs, let's collect them. I think I heard the sound of a bug somewhere around the bridge as well. A bit far right now, unfortunately, but I'll have to remember that. Male butterfly. Actually, wait, it's not that far. Let me quickly check if the bridge is making buggy noises. Ah, yeah, there we go, there I hear it. Yes, there we go. Can I collect it using boomerang, perhaps? Where did it go? Oh, it relocated. That's handy. Male mantis. That's interesting. I thought it would be just another butterfly, but... I guess the corresponding butterflies and mantises probably are somewhere in these areas as well. Yeah. Run alongside the wall. Come on. Keep on, eh? I also want to know if the light and day are scripted, because it's certainly been night for a long time now. It often feels like they're scripted to change at certain points in the game, but surely they wouldn't keep it up for the whole game, right? Maybe it's just like this next section is meant to be played in nighttime. Well, I think since the time here is remaining around 20 minutes or so, I'm not gonna go to say like the bug girl yet. I'm gonna go immediately to Thelma and initiate that whole sequence. Not sure how long that'll be, I don't remember exactly. But at the very least I'll finish that. Might get slightly over 22 hours, but not much. There's also some ways from the town that look like they're cut off on the map. Might be entrances to somewhere for later exploration. That is Zora child. This is beyond my expertise. Oh, this must be the doctor that they called for. Link doesn't seem particularly into. Wow, that. Okay. Yeah, Link's reaction is quite appropriate for that face. Doctor, wait, if something isn't done, this child will. Oh, hey there, Ilya. You're meant to recognize me. I guess maybe this is where it's revealed that she doesn't remember me. And he's like, huh? Another fat cat. What's it? Weird, like the chubby ladies and owning cats in this game. Well, this isn't good. A human doctor won't do, huh? His eyes look not properly lit there. That all could reminded me, though. I heard of a shaman in Kakariko village. In the Elden Lands, who stand at Gorons and Zoras. Yeah, he did Hazmati. That's true, perhaps if we take him there. It's nice that I don't actually care about Elia anymore at this point. When I first watched this game on YouTube, I actually kinda cared about her remembering Link and all that. But now that I know Zelda is cool, Midna is cool, a bunch of probably other NPCs are pretty cool. Like the fishing girl or the bug girl, we'll find out, I don't remember them. But Ilya is just kind of uninteresting. Inadvisable, too dangerous. But you can't turn a blind eye to a pretty girl in need either. Yes, we'd better escort you, am I right, boys? Okay, they weren't all that enthusiastic about going out to Lake Hylia, but yeah. Well, isn't that nice? To reach Kakariko, we've got to cross two plains that are each infested by dangerous beasts. But we'll be safe now. Cowards, don't ever show your faces here again. Oh my. Oh my. Looks like we've got one young swordsman left. And on the other one, it looks like this brave young man will escort us, so get ready to go, honey, pronto! Hey! Alright, I didn't get a chance to decline, but sure. You know the girl, don't you? It's a real shame, she can't even remember her own name right now. If only Link could talk, he would tell her her name and she would remember the rest of it. Bless her heart. She found this poor boy collapsed on the road, so she did all she could to save him. Put him on a box. More courage in a girl than in all the soldiers of Hyrule, for sure. I like Thelma, and not just because of the cleavage. You lend your strength to her, you hear me? She's nice. But she does own a fat cat, so I don't know. The cat looks a lot like opalescence though, so again. Suddenly, for some reason, the Hylia Bridge and the giant boar guy again. And we are here some. I guess there's this overlook here. So you say the bridge to the east has been destroyed, huh? Our options cross the bridge to... Was this destroyed? Like... I don't even see where it would lead, apart from the giant tree stump. Huh. Well... I don't know, Hazmati, I don't think there are even any Gerudos in this game. I think she's just a big, chubby alien. Slightly tanned. Gerudos have really long noses. I think they wouldn't forget to put that little detail in her design if she was meant to be a Gerudo. And also they are much more tan usually. But largely it's just the giant fucking nose that they have. You see what that means? You'll have to deal with that thing. Oh, will I? There's the carriage already. And we teleported here. Thanks to the cutscene. Thank you so much for this. Don't mind me asking, what's your name? Link? I will never in my life forget your kindness, Link. Yeah, you better not fucking forget it again. Little lady, I think you'd best save your thanks until we're safe in Kakariko. The swordsman of ours has great eyes, honey. They're proud and wild like a feral beast. Hey, let's not fantasize about Link in front of his childhood friend. We need a beast right now to keep the true ones at bay. If we make it to Kakariko safely, we'll just thank him then, okay? Yeah. He's like, oh, booty! Yes, I will do it. And now, in the good old GTA style, the simplified model, simplified animations, and the actual gameplay style. You ready to roll, Link? You've got to protect these young ones on the way to Kakariko. Okay, considering my poor track record with vehicular combat in this game, that's gonna suck. Oh, wait, this bridge didn't get destroyed. No, that other bridge got destroyed. Did it get destroyed? I don't remember it getting destroyed. I guess maybe it did get destroyed, I don't know. But yeah, basically a little car escort mission here. So we'll complete this and stop for the day, I guess. Man, I don't remember the other bridge being destroyed, the Elden Bridge, on which we battled this guy. Maybe they teleported like a bit of it, but didn't we just put it back or something? Oh, it's your turn, honey, we're counting on you. Yeah, the nights are not that good. Maybe the times have been peaceful. Though, you gotta respect Zelda for actually carrying a sword, even if she doesn't use it. Yeah, I probably should swing earlier. This is not quite as dramatic because this bridge has guardrails and all that. Yeah! And down there is water, so like, what are the stakes really? I still suck at all things horse in this game, so... Oh shit, this guy has shields now, so how do I deal with that? Also, horse, please, do your thing. Huh. Interesting. Can I shoot a bomb arrow at him? Surely that cannot be a solution, because if I run out, there is no way down here for me to... Come on, horse! Turn around, piece of shit. There is no way for me to replenish them here. Oh well, Midna was about to say something. Ugh. Yeah, wait up, I'm gonna talk to my shadow friend. This guy's room looks like he went and got a nice pair of matching shields. Dual-wielding shields, what an idiot. He's got his sides protected, but his front is completely open. Don't waste time going hand to hand with this guy. Use projectile when the time is right. Oh, okay. I guess I do need to use arrows and stuff. Map items. Sure. Get fucked, okay. That was slightly more intense than it should be because I suck at aiming with 6, but... He's doing wobblies left and right. Can I just do it ahead of time? Yes, I can. Okay, that's better. I would actually prefer to do that. Maybe I don't even need to like put my horse forward. Yeah, get fucked. Snapped. Bitch. It really looks like a Dark Souls character there. And I caught something. Gate keys, alright, that was convenient. This keys open the gates to the long path to Kakariko, yeah. Let's go. Nice, honey, keep up the good work. So, we'll probably use this cart later to transport all the children from Kakariko back to the home village. Oh, I have 2 keys now, what? Where did I get 2 keys from? Hello, Sabiente.
Hello.
I wonder if there's any use to killing these guys. I'm mostly meant to protect the carriage. Ah, they are shooting it, they are hitting it, yeah. Oh, but I can probably use my thing, yeah, to put out the fires. Yeah, I'll just keep doing that. But you see, the carriage has health now, so... It's kinda weird that I have 2 keys in Overworld though, like what the fuck is happening there? Maybe there are more gates, and I got 2 keys there from that guy. God. Oh shit. Okay. That was a bit clumsy, but still successful. Oh, they're carrying bombs as well, shit. Let's just use fucking swords here. This feels like something out of Mafia 1. I also appreciate that it didn't actually tell me to use the boomerang to put out the fire. I had to think about that immediately on my own. Oh hey, in the meantime we found a way down here. Left. Okay, that works. Accidentally pressed the wrong button, but I've exploded the bird anyway. I would enjoy some hearts. The grass doesn't have hearts. Fuck off, boar. Seriously. Hearts? Well, we're pretty close to Kakariko anyway. The target is right there. Ah yeah, there's the second gate for my second key. God damn it, Link, open it! Oh. Double fuck off. Mount. And there we go. The carriage is only a little bit on fire, I think. Yes, passed through the worst of it. As long as he rests, he should recover in due time. Yeah. I don't think I could kill the boar, I just slashed at him a lot. You know the fate of his mother? Yes, she did. Her welfare consumes him. He's been mumbling deliriously about her almost constantly. Well, sucks to be him. His mother was executed by the evil things. I can see the knowledge grieves you, it must be an awful memory. Well, I mean, I talked to the ghost was hot. I don't know if it's that awful of a memory. I'll stay with him until he's better, no matter how long it takes. Yeah, ball-cut boy, you do that. Yeah, that's so. Thank you, Colin. Or as I like to call you, Captain Hare. I forget how we return Ilia's memories to her, but we probably don't need to do it right now, right here. Hey Thelma, where is that reward? Come on. Hey Link, about Ilia. Ah yeah, what about her? I was like, speak, boy. Is it true that they said about her? Yes, she had lost his memory, Colin, and regaining it will be no simple task. But it will be alright, child. She doesn't need her memory back. We will reprogram her from scratch. If we just give her some time, I'm certain that Ilia will find her heart again. There's lots of hearts everywhere, she can find another one. So, Colin, I'd like to ask you to stay in this village until then. It's our turn to show the courage that you have already displayed. I have a purpose in this world. Delmo's doing that smirk at our friend, the shaman, whose name I forget. Nice to see there's still hope here, and it's always good to see happy results repay your efforts. Those skills of yours, any chance you're of the mind to put them to use for Hyrule? Sure. What hope is there in our kingdom? This frail is dying, but there is still a group trying to do what it can. And I'm a member of that group. Call me Thelma. Link's eyes point directly where they should. Or forbidden there at least. I may just stay here a bit longer. I'm still worried about Ilia and... well, never mind about the rest. Ah, I see what's going on there. Long sleeves girl, huh? Yeah. I like that Link just can't help but take glances at the giant things. The buffer zone. Link, I want to see you again at my bar, you hear me? The bar is actually kind of safe house for my friends. There's a passageway that leads to the castle from in there as well. If you ever need anything to buy, I'll be waiting for you, honey. And off they go. I kinda wanna see if, like, getting the Zora Armor is right up real close, because yeah, she's probably gonna give it to us. We just gotta follow her. Yeah, I can't stop right here right now. She looks real disappointed though, for some reason. Let's follow the ghost Zora lady. This is quite a atmospheric portion of the game from what I remember, just like this, following the ghost to this music track. Nothing special, but interesting mood it creates. Too bad there's loading zones in the middle of it. Ah, the graveyard. Convenient. Is it gonna blow up? No, it just vanished, alright. It does kinda look like a kind of canyon, doesn't it? But it's just like by Death Mountain, the rocky wastes. Oh, secret Zora shrine thing. Alright. And I'm gonna buy water bombs, but maybe water bombs can wait until tomorrow. Seems like there are places to use them down here, but whatever. I am deeply grateful to you for aiding my son in his time of need. You were right to bring him here. The Kakariko village is a sacred place for Zora people. It is where we take our eternal rest. Oh, interesting. Does the graveyard is like for Zora specifically, or it's shared? Interesting. My husband life, King Zora, also rests his spirit here. It is no coincidence my son found his salvation in this place. I'm pretty sure it is. That which I have promised you is within this grave. During his lifetime, my husband created garments specifically for the chosen hero. Garments that house the abilities of Zora. Oh, we don't have to go through any dungeons, we just get it. Cool. You got Zora Armor. The special garment was sent down through the Zora royal family. You have depicted. You can move freely through the water, but you will be more vulnerable to fire and ice attacks. So that's a downfall, I guess. Now at last I can join the king in slumber. And get my son, he still knows nothing on my death. If you see him again, please pass on this message. Tell him he must not grieve his mother's passing. Tell him she wanted him to be brave and live on as the king of our people. Too bad Link cannot talk. You'll be disappointed, Lady Queen. And tell him his mother loves him without end. Tell him. Sure. Well, it's a good thing you found all your friends and picked up that nifty Zora armor. Made no way to ruin the mood. But aren't you forgetting some kind of important? At last, fuse shadow. Remember what Farron, the light spirit, said? Said you would need to fuse shadows to defeat the Dark Overlord Zant and save the world. So even if you go back now with all the people you saved, the whole tragedy will still repeat itself. Ah, yes. So let's go get it. We need to go to the temple and like Bad Lake Highly. Well, you know what? Not quite Zora tuning, but actually I don't remember if I like how it looks. It looks a bit goofy, yeah. It looks slightly goofy, but I think it looks better when you swim underwater. So yeah, this is a pleasant, not too fast, not Zora in Majora's Mask style, too fast swim, but really nice to be able to do this. Even Breath of the Wild doesn't let you swim underwater. Hopefully in next Zelda they'll bring it back. I always enjoy a little underwater swimming. Cringy LARPer. Well, I mean, yeah. This isn't meant to be like a cool Zora design. I guess their own... It follows their own ideas of what things like this should look like. Appropriate for Zora, at the very least. But yeah, alright, so I think we might get to talk to the prince or other stuff and whatnot. Go to lake bed. That's all tomorrow. As I said, streaming on 2 days means each of the 2 streams is gonna be half as long. So this is it for today. Sorry, Sabiente, you kinda came at the last possible segment of the stream. But tomorrow at the same time or an hour earlier, depending, we'll have another roughly 2-hour stream when we probably will beat Lakebed Temple and maybe get the story exposition that will put us into the next part of the game where we will need to collect whatever next 5 things, I think. And actually I know what we collect there, but that'll all happen tomorrow. So for today, thank you all for tuning in, witnessing that cool ass cutscene and the little bug boss and whatnot, and goodbye for now.
Goodbye.